Hello, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to speak about working for a large business or a small one, or a smaller one, because there's large, there's medium, and there's small business. And this video is as a result of speaking to a man we were speaking to just a couple of weeks ago. He's new to Canada and he's looking for work, and he's a professional. So I suppose this video is really for professional because those are the people who've been making those choices. Anyway, he says to me, I'm looking for work with the large companies. I'm making my application to the large companies. And I said, well, why just large companies? Well, I work for large companies back home. So, well, why? Why just only large companies? Well, more holidays, better benefits, more higher salary, and all those things. And I guess in some people's eyes, it's prestigious. It's bragging rights to say I work for XYZ company. I don't know. I mean, I'm just throwing that in there, but sometimes it appears that way. And I explained to him that you may be missing out on opportunities by just focusing on these larger companies. And just to add to that, many of the larger companies, especially when you're talking about a position which is higher up, they prefer to hire in-house, promote someone within, or get someone that's known, or someone who's already working there recommends somebody. Those are normally the three options they go through with first before it even goes outside. So by excluding the smaller companies, you are missing out opportunities, I think. And with a smaller company, you will know someone. If you're working there, you'd know the guy who sweeps up, from the guy who sweeps up to the CEO, you'll probably know by first name. Now, I'm not saying if you get a job with a larger organization as to take it. What I'm saying is don't dismiss the smaller ones, because you'll be working probably in the same role, but it may be expanded, giving you a little bit more exposure to other elements of the same work that you're doing. Because remember, we are in a time now where nobody works in a position for 20 years anymore, just doing the same thing. You have to be prepared, you have to be flexible, and you have to be prepared to learn and relearn. And another thing to bear in mind, your value is determined by what you bring to the company and the value they put on that as a business. Now, let's say you're working for, let's use an arbitrary number, 100,000 a year in a large company. With large salaries comes larger responsibilities. Nothing wrong with that, but you're obviously aware that because you've done it overseas. However, you'll start, your hours are 9 to 5, but you're taking emails, you're taking emails or answering emails at 10 p.m. at night. If you do that on a regular basis, what's your real salary now? And how does that impact your immediate family? Just something to think about. So large business, small business, look at what works for you and what fits your lifestyle or what you want from it. You can always move from a small company to a big company. And also, one other thing, these things just come to my head now as I'm speaking. With a small business, you get to understand the dynamics of the industry in Canada. There's more chance to be exposed to that as opposed to a larger corporation that has strict procedures. Just a thought. Take care. See you next video.